gamers, Dawn and Niko here, and we've moved to our new place. Now it's not quite yet ready for a video tour, but Niko will be doing it once the time comes around, because we still have some items. But anyway, today we're here with a single purpose, is to unbox this lovely Capcom Figure Builders Volume 12 box set. Not to be mistaken for the Capcom Figure Builder Creators, which are bigger. These are smaller scale. They're kind of like prize figures.
Yeah, prize figures.
They come in sets, or you can buy them as blind boxes online, and they cost quite a bit less than the full scale version. So for those looking to, have merch on a budget, way to go. So we'll show you what's in it. We'll do our usual contest where we'll see who does better.
Who gets the best?
Yeah. My pal will be here on the right, and Niko's will be here on the left, and we'll unbox. There's a total of 6 monsters.
6 monsters.
6 monsters, and it'll be 3 each.
Yeah.
And there's a secret monster that it's not really secret, it's a bigger version. A secret monster that you'll get from all the parts if you buy the whole box set. So let's take a look. I'll let Niko here do the honors and open up the box.
Yeah, maybe they'll give me some good luck. Anyway, so here's the box. Closer inspection here. So, if you lived in Japan or anywhere, you'd probably see these pop up in, Akibahara or any of the shops out there. They probably have plentiful of these, which one day we will go.
I want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
I would have to buy a whole other plane ticket just for the shit I take back. I'm just saying.
Yeah. We would have problems coming back.
Oh, here we go. All 6 if you tilt that towards the camera.
6 of them.
Beautiful, pristine
arrangement here.
And we chose Volume 12 because it has some of our favorite monsters that we faced in the game. Monster Hunter World, of course, this draws from mostly.
We eventually need to get back to, because there's a whole bunch of new stuff. It's just
new content, new DLC, new color games that we have
to get back into it though, because it's just hard to get back into a game that took such a steep learning curve for me anyway, because I was never familiar with the series, so I kept thinking I'm gonna go in and run and gun and just run and slash. No, I ran in once and yeah. What was the name of that first thing? The first place is like a weird lizard. It was yellow. I can't remember.
It had a big throat though.
Yeah,
and was fighting against a
I ran in there, green behind the ears, and I was like, yeah, I can get this. He swiped me once, and I was so far down in health. I'm like, I don't know what to do. What am I doing? But that's how it is. That's
I'm gonna look that up. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, we did farm him once we got the hang of it, but yeah, that fight initially for me as someone who's never played, it was new. It was a new experience. It was a whole new world for me. I realized very quickly that I cannot just go in here and try and strong arm my way through these monsters. What's the name of it? Any of these gonna give me a hint on? It's gonna give me a
Jagras. It's the Great Jagras.
Oh yeah,
the thing that eats a dino.
Yeah, we farmed the crap out of that because we each had to get certain kind of armors, each had to get certain kind of weapons and all kinds of stuff. But I mean, that's the magic. That's the joy of Monster Hunter. Yeah.
Have you chosen one?
Garage.
Are you currently believing in the heart of the cards?
Yeah.
It's not gonna guide you.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay. You savage.
Yeah, girl. Open it. I win.
Oh shit. Karen was my favorite fight. Niko will argue me on this one, but it's such a graceful. Yeah, see, here's the extra part for our secret monster. So far, put this over here. So far, we have just the plate.
Yeah, but
it was a graceful beast.
It was. I mean, the fight itself
is fast, and the fight lasts for a while because it'll run from you when it's on lower health.
Yeah.
We'll of course do a broad sweeping close up once we've opened all the boxes.
But it was one of those fights that you really had to arm yourself and understand your armor and your weapons, because if you had the wrong weapon,
sword gun.
That was it. You were done. Yay! I win.
Wow. I guess believing in the the heart of the cards did it for you.
Yeah, girl.
Yami Yugi over here. Okay, I think a runner-up would be Xenojiva then. Xenojiva, of course, being that many-eyed dragon that you face towards the end of the game.
I got you the Nendo of that, right? I think.
It had the arm. Yeah, here, see? There's a tail for the clear one. Oh,
Wow.
I got the Xenojiva! Hey! I should go play Lotto!
Wow.
And that's why they're called figure builders. As you can see here, there are some pieces. It's nothing crazy, just how they package them, so it's a little cheaper to be able to get them to you wherever you are in the world. Now, I purchased this set from Amazon Japan because I'm a huge fan of Amazon Japan. For...
Not of the packaging skills.
Yeah, they don't package anything. If you've ever watched one of our unboxings from Amazon Japan, I will say, they tend to just throw an item in... What is that? What came off of it? There's like a thing in there. It's a horn. Anyway, they tend to just throw, like, your item into a box without any sort of bubble wrap, etc. And that's it. That's, yeah, like a wish and a prayer. I've never had anything arrive damaged, of course, which is why I'm not going to complain about it, but I just find it a little strange. Because American Amazon, on the other hand, you can open your next one, will give you an envelope that's far too big and far too padded when your thing arrives.
Yeah, I got a whole entire envelope for some stamps. I'm like, really?
A bubble
Amazon?
mailer.
Really?
An envelope isn't too.
He fell.
Alright, this
And-
hole
oh!
isn't.
Here's the,
His arm isn't the torso.
Yeah, or the torso.
For the clear one.
The
So
secret
add him
clear.
over there.
And, oh, I got the,
His horns are coming off!
I see
Oh
that.
no!
Yeah, so, yeah, one thing, be
This
careful.
one's a little delicate. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
super glue that on.
I'm putting them in a pile over here. This is the Titsuyaku, which, for any of you familiar, is the one that flashes you. Not in a, you know,
Not like, hey!
oh my kind of way, but it has that annoying flash, which, you know, isn't
I
so
can't get this
bad.
thing in. The way they positioned the arm on this side, it's not. I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna leave him.
Oh.
He's got. Although maybe if I put the peg in first, he'll work with me a little bit.
This is probably the easiest fight. I mean, to me, because once you can time where and how he's facing as far as when he flashes you, it's not
dodge and then you're all good.
I mean, his armor is not that bad either. It's alright.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite armor is Kirin and Xenojiva. And Odogaron, which is another fight that I absolutely love. I hate it, but I love it at the same time because...
That sounds a little... I give up. I give up on the Xenojiva. It's beautiful, but it's also not working with me. So, here we go. Here's one wing. Here, you try. I'll open another one while you... See how it doesn't line up?
Oh, yeah. It's one of those things.
I'll
And
take
then
one
if
from
you
this side.
mess with it, of those little...
Yeah, please don't knock any more of this horns off. It's gonna make me sad.
Oh,
Fortunately,
it
they
looks like
weren't
they just-
terribly expensive.
It looks like they just kind of... Oh.
No, the one that broke up in the wing. You see the tip
I
of
don't
it?
see that one over here.
Oh shit! I got the devil pickle. His name is actual Devil Joe. I guess
Joe.
if we butcher anything, sorry, I am very not Japanese. But he is a gigantic devil pickle. He looks like a pickle.
Yeah.
Look at this and tell me he does not look like a pickle.
Oh, what was the one in that forest? The lightning, like the lightning...
Tobi Kadachi.
Yeah, that one was another fight. That's one of my favorites.
That one's fun. It's like a squirrel.
Unfortunately, at one point...
Look at the little arms! I've never noticed that in game. Oh, that's horrifying.
He has horrible... Yeah, if you stay still and then he runs by you, you can see them. But yeah, Tobakadachi is another one that I really love.
Same
as
area
far as
that you find him, actually.
Yeah, he actually doesn't appear till later, so when we were further along in the game, and, you know, just farming for some stuff, for, you know, armor and things,
You know,
I'm
farming is the
sitting
name.
here minding my business, and
You
I'm...
got it. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. The,
As long as it remains.
the ground started shaking, and I'm sitting here like, oh, I guess he's
Here's our
come
hole
this
so
way.
far.
Or the T-Rex one.
You left.
Yeah, he left.
I keep thinking Rathalos, but that's wrong.
Yeah.
It was
I can't remember that. It was a T-Rex.
Slam dunk.
But that was also a fun fight for that particular one. But
I guess I should start opening the clear pieces. Oh, there's a head.
I was minding my business, thinking, oh, it's just a T-Rex. No, it was this huge thing. He comes bursting through the trees, and I'm like,
you know,
oh my
been a while
god,
since we've played.
I'm gonna die. Oh, here is the one that drops the bomb nuggets. Bomb nuggets. At first, I didn't know how to pronounce his name, but I looked it up. It's apparently basil juice is how it's pronounced. It's either Beetlejuice or basil juice, however you prefer, with the flavor. We didn't fight this one, but we did encounter him when we
many times.
Yeah.
And by encounter, we mean we were ambushed.
Yeah. He just kind of comes out of nowhere, dropping his bomber nuggets and screaming.
And the thing with this one is when we first started the game, they hadn't added it yet, and when they did, they gave him his own like little menacing soundtrack, so you knew he was coming for you because the music would bump up a few extra notches, and then you'd see these little pine cone looking things
just sprinkling. You're like, oh, that's okay.
Nope. And then they implode. Yeah. And your life is over. Like, it was a horrible.
And it took so much of my life, like my entire chunk, just gone.
We jokingly called it Beetlejuice because, you say Beetlejuice 3 times and Beetlejuice appears.
Yeah.
In this case, if you even think about this thing in the wrong way, it just appears and is like, hello there, here's some fire.
And brimstone. Alright, so here he is with his little wings and putting him on his little stand. This is actually really nice. I like this one. It's cute-ish. You know.
They're pretty neat to look at. Here, you can finish assembling this. We got one more part.
One more part.
Keep switching off, otherwise you're gonna watch me struggle to. How am I doing this? Struggle to get in there. Wink, wink, wink. Which means the only thing left is rock lobster. Well, rock monster, really.
Yeah, really.
Well, this one is the Uragon, yes.
I think he's in the Vale or lower.
He's in the same area. Well, this one travels a lot.
He was in there with the lion thing.
And the ones that killed you many times.
Yeah.
The red and blue.
I don't like that
one. I know. But this one wasn't too difficult of a fight. Mm-hmm. He tends to curl up like Sonic the Hedgehog and roll. But if you're using a blunt weapon, you can smack him in the face and he'll lose his
That was my favorite weapon to use, blunt weapons.
Really?
Yeah. I like them mostly because they incapacitate most of the monsters if you strike in the right place. I
kind of thought you liked the bows the best.
Bows are useful, but you also have to build them correctly, and you also have to make sure they're useful. Some of the bows I made didn't do much damage at all. Like Kieran didn't do anything.
Well, you have to remember that when you use a ranged weapon versus a melee weapon, that your defense suffers. Yeah. So you may want to be a ranged unit and think you can stay out of the way, but monsters can cross quite a distance.
Yeah, they're pretty smart in this game, so you really need to be on your P's and Q's because they will come at you and you're like, oh, they're not over here. Yeah, they are. They're right there.
And now Monster Hunter Rise has come out.
Mm-hmm. I've heard some mixed things.
I have as well. I want to check it out, but we'll see.
Here is the crystal one. You can only get when you buy the complete set.
Right, because there's one piece, as you saw us go along, one piece in each. We'll zoom in on him soon, but... Oh shoot, I just mixed this up entirely. Okay, so I got this one, you got that one, you got that one.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's my haul. Over here, and then here's Niko's haul over here. And in the middle, we have...
the crystals and
the special one. As you can see, it's a direct...
replica. But it's pretty.
Alright, on this side, we've got Devil Juice. Devil Juice and Beetlejuice, yes, they're friends. Look at their frightening little arms. And my Xeno'jiva.
With the missing spines.
Normal, sad face. Normal Xeno'jiva and Crystal Xeno'jiva, which is a cool...
I really like the Crystal Xeno'jiva. I would have preferred a Crystal Kieran, but you know.
I would have preferred like a different monster, you know? Yeah. Like, hey, here's your reward for getting all of the boxes, you neurotic nut, you. Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Uragon. Here's Niko's Kieran, which is a fabulous creature. Look at that.
Yeah, so majestic.
Yeah. And like I said, these are prize figures, so they're a little on the smaller scale, as you can see. Here's my tiny hand, and here's a tiny monster.
But they have great detail.
Yeah, they do, and they're really nice collectibles for those of us who enjoyed the game. And they're affordable. Let's say that most of all, affordable. I will say, this is really cool looking.
Yeah, the color scheme on it is great.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
I heard he was one of the more challenging fights, only because he's in the air.
Yeah, we haven't fought him yet,
very rarely
but
comes down.
we will.
Eventually.
So, you guys decide, per usual, which one of us have won this competition of luck. I believe it's going to be Niko, but that's because I'm very biased towards that Kieran. But, you know, Niko, it's not up to me. It's up to our viewers. They'll let us know what they think.
I mean, maybe somebody will like the devil pickle.
Exactly. Who doesn't like the devil pickle in his tiny arms? Anywho, we've been Need to Know. Thanks for tuning in to our unboxing. And remember to stay in the know.